Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we did quite a bit of restoration work to my 1989 Mustang GT. So let's get into today's video. It's a brand new gas tank, new filler neck gasket, new vapor gasket, brand new fuel pump, O-ring and lock-in ring, brand new sending unit, O-ring and lock-in ring. About to put it in right now. All right, so you guys might be wondering, what restoration work did we do to this thing? Essentially, you guys just saw the video where we put a brand new fuel tank in it, brand new fuel pump in it, the brand new fuel pump hanger is in it, brand new fuel sending unit, all brand new O-rings and locking rings. So everything fuel system wise is brand new. The only thing that's factory is the lines running from the tank going to the motor. We had to pull the injectors out to clean them up and make sure that the motor was running as healthy as possible, and the fuel had a clear path to get from the fuel pump to the injectors down into the cylinders of the motor. Now that that has happened and my son is trying to ruin my video shoot, I'm going to show you guys how good this thing is actually running. So let's get into it. Okay, let's get this hood popped. You want to sit inside? No, go sit inside. Just don't close the door. And there might be a little too hot. There you go. Let's get it up. Need to go and grab my battery. Oh yeah, I changed the oil in this thing too, the oil and the filter. So fresh oil, fresh filter. The coolant has yet to be changed because I don't see any reason to actually change it. But oil is changed, filters changed. Fuel injectors were clean, and we need to just put a battery in it and crank this thing up. Yes, sir.
I could sit in the other seat.
You gonna sit in the other seat? Just be careful. You all right? My son, it's obvious he already has the car bug.
So I can't drive?
You gonna go drive it? You know how to drive stick? I don't even think your foot could reach the pedal. No? I don't think so either. You have anything you want to say? You want to add to the video? Huh? While you around here trying to force me to make you a star. You guys know the rundown on this. I think it's a bone stock motor with a cam in it. And we're going to start it up right now. Get out of my seat and go in the next seat. Go in the next seat. You had to come out of the car to jump over my seat. Okay, all factory stuff in here. As you guys know, push the clutch in. Make sure we are in neutral. And I have a weird starter issue, like the starter hangs a bit. But this actual key switch, when I crank it, I have to turn it back a little bit, then forward a little bit for the car to stay on. I think the electrical part of the key switch is actually going bad. See what I mean? Like, you gotta play with the key to get it to stay on. See if I can get a close up of that. See what I mean? I had to toggle it back and forward a bit.
Wow.
You like it? You like it? My son gave it the thumbs up of approval. But you can hear this thing is running extremely well now that we cleaned up the entire fuel system. Next thing that needs to be done is that clutch fan, because the clutch on it is completely seized up, which means that it's spinning at the exact RPM of the motor, which is not good. You guys want to hear that exhaust? You can pretty much hear it there. Oh, she sounds extremely well. So good. Can't wait to actually take this thing out on the road and be able to beat the living crap out of it. Let me put the camera on the stand so you guys can hear it whilst I rev it. Give you a couple angles to that. Yeah? Come on, come with me. All right guys, so this weather is definitely not compliant with me, so I had to cover the car back up. And yeah, essentially this thing is running like an absolute dream. I think it's time to actually take it to the paint booth and have this thing painted the same colors and just bring it right back to life. And just like that, you guys just got the perfect representation of weather in the Bahamas. It was just raining and thundering, and now it's sunny outside. So I'm gonna take the cover back off this thing, we're gonna crank it up, and I'm going to try to do some cool stuff with this car. This thing sounds just amazing. The exhaust on this thing is cut like right underneath the trans. That's why you can hear it right behind the driver door. Alright guys, I highly doubt that we need any more proof that this thing is running like an absolute dream. The only issue I really had just now is I don't have enough fuel in it, so it's going to be cutting in and out. But other than that, this thing runs beautifully. I can't wait to get some paint on it. I have one final issue that I have to deal with it, which is the clutch. I believe that it's not adjusted properly, but it doesn't have a firewall adjuster, and I don't believe it has a quadrant, the aftermarket clutch quadrant. We need to get one of those on this, adjust the clutch properly, and then we can start driving this thing around. But there's so much body work to be done on it, like so much rust restoration, that I just prefer to not drive it until we get this thing all corrected with paint. I already talked to a paint guy, and it's going to be like $2,000 just to restore it back to its former glory, and I can't wait for that to be done. But as you guys have just seen with those two burnouts, this thing is running like an absolute beast. I don't have any issues out of it. No coolant leaks, no oil leaks. Running awesome. I just need to get the body work done. Just like all this rust here, someone's gonna cut it out for me, and they're gonna put fiberglass in. So we're never gonna have to worry about this rust again, at least not on the parts that they're gonna be taken out. But it's not really in like horrible shape. I think this and this is the worst part, because they're gonna have to cut the windshield out and glass that whole section in. But other than that, I think it's pretty solid. All right guys, and there you have it. That is the update on my 1989 Mustang GT. I couldn't be more happy with this thing. I think we just need to continue restoring it. Once we get the outside painted, we're gonna start with the interior, getting it shampooed, cleaned, and I think I'm gonna be keeping 90% of what's in there. I wanna keep it as factory as possible because the car is pretty much all intact. And then we're gonna be making some much more needed progress after that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you like content like this, make sure to check out this video right here. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.